Hi my lovelies, so today I'll be showing you how I made this very yummy strawberry cake without any added food coloring. There's no artificial food coloring in this cake. So first I proceeded to wash my strawberries, cut them, clean them up. Proceed to blend your strawberries at this point because you need it to be really smooth. Pour into your pot, cook on low heat. Ensure that this reduces really nicely so that you can get that smooth consistency that is not too thick and it's not too watery at the same time, but then it's just nicely reduced. If you do not have access to strawberries, you can as well use a strawberry jam. The only difference is that you will want to reduce your sugar a bit. Pour into a plate and allow to cool. So I let this sit in the fridge for about 10 minutes and this was ready. After that, I proceeded to sieve my flour, add my baking powder, my baking soda, and every other dry ingredient I had. For this recipe, I am using 2 cups of flour, but you can decide to work with your own recipe. So our flour is ready. After that, I proceeded to measure my butter. So I'm using 250 grams of butter for this recipe. So I just have to measure the extra 50 grams. Add your sugar and butter into a bowl and set aside. If you're like me and you do not like to, separate your egg yolk and your egg whites with your hands, you can actually use this method because I do not like the smell of egg. No matter how much I wash my hands, I just do not like the smell I get after. So I usually use this method to separate my egg whites from my egg yolk. So I will let you know why I'm doing this. So I proceeded to add my wet ingredients, that's the strawberry flavor, the vanilla, and the rum into the egg yolk. Proceed to whisk your butter until it comes out really fine. In your bowl, whisk your egg yolk as well. Whisk your egg white until you get you have the soft peak, the medium peak, and the stiff peak. I whisked my egg white until I had a medium peak, then it was ready. Proceed to add your eggs, your strawberry reduction in batches because you do not want to make your cake too dark. At the same time, you do not want to just add everything at once. So you have to put this bit by bit. Even your flour, you have to add them in batches. After incorporating everything into your batter, this is the point where you add your egg white. So we're going to add our egg white at the end because we want to, have a very fluffy cake. So if you want to have a very fluffy cake like this one, you have to fold in your egg white at the end of every other thing. So once you fold in your egg white, your batter is ready. You pour this into your pan and then you're ready to bake. I preheated my oven at 180 degrees for about 25 minutes prior to the baking time. So my oven was properly hot, so all I had to do was pour my batter into the pan and place it inside the oven at once. And you also have to prep your pan, apply your butter, apply your baking paper and your flour around the edge so that your cake can sit properly. I decided to add some nuts to my cake just to give it a crunchy feeling, because I do not want all parts of the cake to So guys, our cake is ready. Look how beautiful this is. So you proceed to take out your baking paper. You can see that the bottom is nicely baked and our cake is not burnt. So when you're baking your cake at the right temperature at the right time, it will come out this pretty and it will not burn. So I proceeded to cut this cake just so that we can see how beautiful it looks on the inside. So guys, our cake is ready. I'm going to proceed to try this. Look how fluffy this is. It is so soft, super easy to make and very fast. And if you would like to see a picture of this cake, then I'll suggest you check out my Instagram page at the Chef P on Instagram to see a very beautiful picture of this cake. Also hit the follow button. So I decided to show you guys how I made my tuile, even though I had already gone into the process of mixing it. So I'm going to add the ingredients in the caption. I basically used vegetable oil, flour and water to make this tuile. So you're going to check my description box for that. So guys, once you add all of this to your bowl, mix it nicely, ensure that there are no grains left inside, and then heat up your pan. Make sure your pan is really hot, then you pour this into your pan. Once you do that, allow it to steam. So you're going to see that over time, the oil will separate from the tuile as it's getting ready. So that's how you know that your tuile is almost ready. So you just let this sit for a bit, then with your spatula or with whatever you want to use that is sharp, you're going to start by picking the edges and then you pull it out of your pan nicely. And guys, your tuile is ready. So guys, this was how I made this very yummy strawberry cake. I hope you're going to try this recipe. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Also share this video. Thank you so much for watching.